We are going to initiate investigations into abuses of power, into corruption, and into obstruction of justice, Nadler said. It's our job to protect the rule of law. It's very clear that the president obstructed justice, Nadler said. He said it was too soon to consider whether impeachment should be pursued, however. As evidence of obstruction, Nadler cited Trump's May 2017 firing of FBI Director James Comey, who was leading an investigation into Russia activities in the 2016 U.S. presidential election and possible collusion with Trump's campaign. That investigation was subsequently taken over by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, who is expected to deliver his findings to the U.S. Attorney General within weeks. Nadler also cited what he called Trump's attempts to intimidate witnesses in the investigation. He said the committee on Monday would release the list of people and organizations it would request documents from. Trump has denied his campaign worked with Moscow. I am an innocent man being persecuted by some very bad, conflicted and corrupt people in a witch hunt that is illegal and should never have been allowed to start, Trump said in a tweet on Sunday. The White House and the Trump Organization did not respond to requests for comment on Nadler's remarks. Trump told a group of conservative activists and politicians on Saturday that investigators want to look at his finances and business dealings because no evidence of collusion has been found. All of a sudden they are trying to take you out with bullshit, he said. While the Mueller investigation is focused on specific crimes, Congress's probes will cast a wider net, Nadler said. Testimony by former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen last week directly implicated Trump in various crimes including campaign finance violations, Nadler said. Congressional investigators will also look at whether Trump used the White House for personal enrichment in violation of the Constitution's Emoluments Clause, he said. All of these have to be investigated and laid out to the American people, said Nadler, whose committee would take the lead in any effort to impeach the president. This investigation goes far beyond collusion. House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy attacked Nadler as having an impeachment agenda. They're setting a whole new course because there's no collusion, so they want to build something else, he told ABC. Several U.S. congressional committees are pursuing investigations focusing on Trump. The House Intelligence Committee's Democratic chairman, Adam Schiff, said his panel would look closely at negotiations to build a Trump Tower in Moscow, which Cohen said continued well into the 2016 presidential campaign. That was a deal that stood to make him more money than any other deal in his life, and it was a deal where he was pursuing help from the Kremlin, from Russian President Vladimir Putin himself, at a time when Putin was seeking relief from sanctions, Schiff told CBS Face the Nation. That is the most compromising circumstance that I can imagine. Reporting by Tim Aman and Duina Kyaku, editing Sonia Heppenstall.